Good morning, friends. It is Monday, the start of my spring break, and thus the start of my spring break vlog. Today's the first day of spring break, technically, since it's the first day I would normally go to class, but I'm not going to class because it's spring break. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I have been up for a little while, but I've just been doing the getting ready stuff, like showering, and I put on makeup this morning. It turned out okay, I think. Not great, but also not like the worst. I didn't think it was so bad that I decided to take it off. Yeah. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm about to make breakfast, but before I do, I figured I'd tell you some of the things I hope to get done this morning or today. So it's spring break. I plan on just chilling most of the week. I don't want to do a whole lot. That being said, I have a lot of things I would like to get done today. Number one thing, I need to post my day in the life vlog from when my single released. So that is mostly ready to go. I need to make a couple tweaks on it and then send that out. Thing two, there's some chores around the house I'd like to get done, like laundry. Nothing like out of the ordinary, just like, oh, we should do laundry today. The basket's looking a little full. Things like that. Thing three. Honestly, this should be priority number one. I'm going to work on my next single. I have been working on it a little bit. I'm really excited about it. I think it's sounding pretty good. And I want to work on that today. The issue with that is I don't know if I'll be able to record anything today, any vocals. So any real vocals. So anything I do record might have to be re-recorded later, but that's okay. This can be a demo. I also need to get guitar strings. I've needed to get guitar strings for a while and I keep forgetting / putting it off, but maybe that can happen this week. Probably not today. If I don't leave the house today, I will be very happy with that. It did snow last night, so we got a decent amount of snow. And I love the snow when I don't have to go anywhere. And when I see it snowed, it kind of makes me just want to stay inside and be cozy and look at the snow from the inside. Or go out and make a snowman or throw snowballs. What is up with that piece of hair? I don't know. Anyway, I want to go out and enjoy the snow, but I don't necessarily want to go out on the roads and be a productive human. Not because I'm worried about my safety, just because if I have an excuse to stay home, I'm going to take it. That's how that rolls. So for now, I'm going to get breakfast going and I will check in with you in a little bit. Okay, it is almost lunchtime. I did some dishes. I haven't really checked in. I've just been kind of doing busy work. The dishwasher's running. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. And I'm trying to get my release day vlog ready to post onto YouTube. I've been having some issues with it, so I'm having a lot of fun over here trying to get it re-exported from iMovie since there was an issue with the file that I originally uploaded to YouTube to post. It had something included that I actually wanted to cut out, so I have to re-upload the whole new file, which will be fine. But in doing that whole process, it was your disk is full, and I've been having issues with actually having a lot of issues with my disks being full recently, which is kind of frustrating because I delete stuff all the time. So I literally just got one that's your disk is full, we can't complete this action because your disk is full. And I was I literally just deleted over an hour's worth of old footage that I just found. So I don't know what you mean my disk is full. I just deleted an hour worth of video. And this is way less than an hour, so I don't see what the problem is. This clearly just shows I don't understand that much. Still learning a lot. But yeah, it's about lunchtime. I'm just working on YouTube stuff right now because I want to get this posted today, and I will. It's just taking a little bit longer than I expected. Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday morning. I didn't check in at all yesterday afternoon. It went a little bit different than I expected. I did spend a lot of time playing Breath of the Wild. I got a little bit of footage of that. I also worked on my next single, putting in the work. So I'm really happy I was able to do that. But I'm sorry I didn't check in. Things just didn't go as expected, and I was just working on a lot of other stuff and didn't have the time/energy to talk to the camera yesterday evening. And especially, like, we had someone over, but today's a new day 2 of spring break, and not a whole lot is happening today either. I just got up and got ready, and I'll be eating breakfast here pretty soon. And then honestly, probably going to play more Breath of the Wild and work more on putting in the work. That's the very exciting plans we have for today. Breakfast this morning is an egg, some plant-based sausage, and a piece of toast. Yum, yum, yum. I'm excited to try this sausage. It is the Impossible sausage. The package is actually right here. I need to put it away. I haven't tried it before, but I'm excited to try it. And I was excited that it doesn't say gluten-free on the front of the package, but I looked through all the ingredients and I didn't see anything that I thought might cause me issues. So I was really excited to see that as well. So we are just about to make lunch. It's almost lunchtime. We're going to make burgers. We're going to make Impossible burgers. But I realized since I last checked in, I have been working on a couple of things. I've been working on doing subtitles for my release day vlog, which is very tedious as always. That's my least favorite part of doing this whole thing, is doing the subtitles. Can get very tedious, but it is important to me that I do them. So I always try to do them. But yeah, I've been working on that. I also started working on editing this video. Like, I edited yesterday's footage and I realized I never gave an update on like what was happening with my computer. I don't know. I talked about it having low disk space, and then I looked at it and I was like, I have a lot of free space, so I don't know what's happening. But then I restarted the program and everything was fine. So I guess all it needed was to be restarted. So I was able to actually get that video uploaded yesterday, the Bad Man release day vlog. I was able to get that uploaded yesterday and got all that taken care of. So that's honestly what I've been working on pretty much since breakfast, is like that. And I read a little bit. Like, it's been not that exciting. Just been chilling, not doing a whole lot. And here in a little bit, like I said, we're going to eat. And then after we eat, Philo has a dentist appointment that I'm going to take him to. So we'll go do that. And then honestly, just more hanging out for the rest of the day. Nothing too exciting today. Very much a chill day. Unfortunately, it hasn't felt as relaxing as I would have liked it to. Like, I'm not doing anything. But also, when I'm not doing anything and I'm really just like hanging out, sometimes that is more anxiety inducing because I feel like I should be doing something. I'm like, I'm not doing anything productive. So what's the point? What am I doing? Am I wasting my time by not being productive? So I'm trying to just like let that feeling go and just enjoy. So yeah, that's what's happening up until now. Really nothing too exciting. We are home again post dentist, and we also stopped by the store, the guitar store, to pick up guitar strings. So I got the ones I normally put on. And then I also got another brand that I'm going to try that is supposed to be like a little bit warmer of a tone. So I'm excited to try those, see what those sound like. So I'll restring my guitar, probably not today, maybe tomorrow. That's something I've been needing to do for a while and kind of putting off. And Beraldin is here, rubbing up against my hand. And my phone. Beraldin, do you want to say hi? Come here, baby. There we go. So, Beraldin is here. We are home. He is upset by his food selection that we've given him, even though, I don't know. Anyway, he's a very picky cat. He only eats wet food, and he's unhappy with the wet food selection we have put out. So, yeah, that's what's happening with him. While at the dentist, I read a little bit of No Gods, No Monsters by Cadwell Turnbull, which is a book I'm currently reading, and holy cow, I'm like 100 pages in, and I just have a feeling that I'm just really going to love this book. Like, I'm already really enjoying it. I also read The Lesson by Cadwell Turnbull, and I'm thinking this is going to be better. Like, so far I think I'm liking it more. And there we go. Sorry, I'm like looking at all my stuff in the background. You can see all my shelving. Anyway, that's beside the point. So far, I think I'm liking No Gods, No Monsters, more than I liked The Lesson. And I'm hitting myself in the face with it. But this is like the like basis of this story, the synopsis is this man is killed by a police officer. And I'm trying to think and not like give away spoilers of where I'm at so far. So I'm trying to remember just the synopsis of like this man is killed by a police officer and what appears to just be an instance of police brutality maybe is something a little bit more, and maybe there's monsters, and maybe there's like paranormal sci-fi stuff happening. And so far this book is very good. I'm very glad to be reading it at this point because I feel like I read a lot of books in February. I read like 7 books, which is really good for me for right now. But I also felt like I had a lot of misses in books I was reading that just, I didn't like love. Like I liked them, but I didn't love them. I have a feeling I could love this book. Like not just like it, like really, really love it. When I read it, I'm really sucked in. And that's the one thing about this is the writing in it is really, really engaging. And I don't think it's supposed to be like a horror, but it is kind of giving me horror vibes. I don't remember that being one of the tagged genres. Brelden is saying hi. But I don't remember that being one of the tagged genres, but it is kind of creeping me out in a good way. I love it. So that is it for now. That's the update. I'm not sure what we're going to do now. It's like almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're just going to hang out for a little bit. I might read, like I said, I'm probably not going to switch my guitar strings today. I just don't know if I feel up to doing it right now. But I have them, so I can switch them whenever I need to, which will probably be like tomorrow or Thursday. Yeah, so that's the update of what we've been up to recently. And Brelden's gonna say goodbye. Bye, Brelden. I've been working on myself, on my mind, on my luck, finding ways to be okay. In my brain, every day I'm keeping it real, no longer hiding what I feel. I've been putting in the work. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, day 3 of spring break, and so far it's been an interesting day. I slept in super late, so it's like almost 10:30 and I'm just getting up to eat breakfast. Sorry if you can hear a lot of noise. They're doing some work outside that they did not tell us about. I live in like a condo complex. They're doing some work outside. They didn't tell us it was going to happen. And they turned off our water. So I'm wearing a hat because I couldn't shower this morning and wash my hair because there was no water. So yeah, been an interesting morning. That noise is probably going to be going on all day, but it'll be okay. Today, not a super exciting day. I have therapy later, which is always a good time. I don't know. I love therapy, even though sometimes it's not necessarily a good time. Always helpful. I'm about to eat breakfast. Basically the same thing as yesterday. Let's see if I can get it. Yep. Sausage, eggs, and toast. And then, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I wasn't good at checking in after last night. I don't know. The evenings this week, I have not been good at checking in, so sorry about that. But I did get some clips of me working on putting in the work, and I think a little clip of what I was reading last night. So yeah, I have been doing some of the things I wanted to do, like read and working on putting in the work and all those fun things. Today, yeah, like I said, not a whole lot happening. I'm really peeved. I'm really, really upset that they turned off the water without telling us, because I also didn't have a water bottle that was full of water. Luckily, I had some water in the fridge, but I was like, what am I going to drink if my tap is off? I just drink tap water. Anyway, that's beside the point. Good morning. I'm going to go eat breakfast, and I'll check in a little bit. Hi, it is 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm sitting in front of my bookshelf that I think I'm going to reorganize right now, because that's kind of what I want to do. It's also kind of not what I want to do, but I don't know. I feel like it needs to be done. Hold on. I need to let the cat out. He is asking to get out. He's being kind of whiny today, huh, bud? You're being kind of a whiny cat. Anyway, so it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I am changed. I'm wearing a different outfit. I'm not wearing my hat anymore because they finally turned the water on. And I had this whole thing. I recorded a different clip that I'm not going to include because that storyline of my life ended up not happening. Anyway, I recorded a clip in the parking lot of my therapist's office, forgetting that my therapist had canceled my appointment for today. So I'm home now. It was probably good that I drove there anyway, because when I got in my car, I found a note on my parking spot. Like, I am assigned a parking spot with the condo that I own. I live in a condo complex. That's part of the thing, is I have an assigned spot. But I found a note on it saying that tomorrow I can't park there because they're doing tree work. And if I park there, I will be towed. And I'm just a little peeved with the HOA right now, because like they could have given me an advance warning that was like not a note on the placard of my parking spot, right? They could have sent an email, because if I had not gone to therapy, I wouldn't have seen it. So that's why I'm saying it's probably good I went to therapy, even though I didn't actually have therapy and I forgot that it was canceled. That all aside, now I'm home. It's about 3:30. I think I'm gonna reorganize this bookshelf, because here's the thing that's happening in my life currently. I feel like my place, my home, is not quite working for me and my husband. And this is something I've been talking to him about recently. And it's kind of an overwhelming task to take on, to be like, I mean, I want to take it on. I want to rearrange everything and just like figure everything out all at once. But it's not going to work. I don't have the time, and honestly, I don't have the energy, even as much as I would love to just like start rearranging everything. That's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is rearrange this bookshelf, start there, get this to work a little bit better for me, and like honestly probably start with the bookshelves. We have multiple bookshelves across 2 different rooms, in our bedroom, and then in like my husband's office / our library. That's where we mainly house our books. And I kind of want to get rid of, well, I'll show you what I want to get rid of and what hopefully this whole thing will lead to in the end. So I will show you that. This is my messy bedside table, and what I want to do is actually get rid of this, because it's not technically a bedside table. It's an old TV console. That's the word. And this honestly has a lot of stuff on it that I don't even really use. Like this corner is kind of a mess and I've never been able to get it to work for me, and we've lived here for a while. So what I would like to do is get rid of this and put this little bookshelf that is like, has all like the kids' books and then some of my husband's writing books. I would like to put that like as my bedside table instead. So first thing I feel like I need to do is to rearrange the shelf that's over here. Because then if I can rearrange this shelf, then maybe I can get other stuff rearranged in the book world in my life. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I will film it, probably not for the vlog, because that would make the vlog very long, but I might just do a whole separate video. Hello vlog, I just finished reorganizing my bookshelf and filming all of that. So that is done. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'll give you a quick look over here in a second. And it's about 4:30 or maybe 5. And yeah, this is done. I'm feeling pretty happy about it. And I feel like this is going to make things work for me a little bit better. Now I just have to put away all the other books that I took off the shelf that I'm not putting back on the shelf. So that's what I'm going to go do now after I show you kind of an overview of the shelves. Ignore my cat if you hear him. What I mostly did is book of the month books up top, and the rest of it is pretty much sci-fi and fantasy. I moved the books that I'm going to get rid of from down there and just put like books I'm actually keeping. And yeah, that's what it looks like now. I am currently playing Breath of the Wild and watching it snow out on the outside. We're vibing. Good morning vlog, it is Friday and I'm about to play Just Dance because that sounds fun to me this morning. But I thought I'd give a quick recap of what happened yesterday since I didn't vlog at all. Yesterday was a weird day. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what happened because like I woke up late and then I just wasn't quite feeling it. And then I also had like a last minute confirmation to go to a doctor's appointment yesterday. So I went to a doctor's appointment and got a treatment for something that is like, you know, I didn't get like a super serious treatment, but it is a treatment. And then after I got home from the treatment, I just didn't really feel like talking. And I was also like experiencing some of the common side effects from the treatment of like nausea and things like that. I will probably talk more about it at a different time, maybe once I've gone through my whole course of treatments. But yeah, yesterday I just wasn't feeling it, especially post doctor's visit. But this morning, it's a brand new day. Like I said, I'm going to start off the morning, I think, with some Just Dance, but it is really hot in here, so I might actually go outside first and like lower my body temperature because I am so warm. Like I said, I went outside to cool off. It's kind of windy. Hopefully you can hear me. I came to look at the ducks. And the pipe that goes right through their pond. It is March, so we might be starting to see the turtles soon, which would be exciting. I love when the turtles come out because where I live, we have duck ponds. Obviously, you can see all the ducks. But in those duck ponds, there are also turtles. If I see one, I'll get a clip. But it still might be a little early for them yet. I just got done playing Just Dance. I played some Just Dance. I also went outside again. My hair is looking interesting between the Just Dance and how windy it has gotten outside. But it was so nice to go outside after playing Just Dance and like cool off for a minute because I got very warm when I was playing Just Dance. But now I'm in the kitchen. I'm making just a little pre-breakfast. I'm making a little toast that I'm gonna smother with peanut butter and stuff because I'll eat real breakfast when Philo gets home from the gym. We'll eat breakfast together, and he'll get home in a little bit. But I need something. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make myself a little toast. Isn't that right, Breldon? Breldon's down here asking for food. He has food. he just doesn't want that food. He wants different food. He's a picky cat. I don't know what he wants. So we'll just give him his options. He has 2 different kinds of food in his bowl, and he doesn't want to eat either of them. That's not my problem right now. I gave him choices. Hi friends, it is Saturday, which means it's officially the end of spring break. Spring break is officially over. It's now just the weekend before I go back to school. I'm not super excited to go back to school, but I had overall a pretty good spring break. I was not great about vlogging yesterday. I don't know what happened. Thursday and Friday just turned into not vlog days because life got busy and unexpected. But yesterday we did just kind of hang out. Like, we went to Target, we went to a music store, we played video games, you know, just very normal, chill things. Nothing too out of the ordinary, nothing too exciting. And like I said, I'm going to wrap up the vlog. So thank you for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!